If you want to feel better about yourself as a person, if you want to work on your self-worth, your self-respect, at the same time as motivating yourself to achieve more in your life, then stay with me to the end of this video, because I have one simple practice for you that works on all of these things all at once. And we're not going to mess about with long intros, going to get straight to it. The practice I'm talking about is keeping an achievement journal. So what that means, simply put, is just every single day make a little note of any achievements you made that day, no matter how big or how small. Make a little note of them. And this is crucial to note. These are achievements for you, where you're at. That's the important factor here. So it doesn't matter how big or how small they were. Maybe it was just getting out of bed and being able to brush your teeth today. Maybe that's a struggle for you and it was an achievement that you did it. Or maybe it's taking the first steps to start your own business, or anything in between. The point is that it's an achievement for you, where you're at in your life right now. That's the only thing that matters. And just make note of all those small achievements throughout the day, throughout the week. And here's the really crucial part where the real growth comes in. At the end of each week, I want you to reflect on those achievements. Have a look back over them and think about things like, did making this achievement, did it take you one step closer to a larger goal that you have? Like I said, maybe you took the first steps to start your own business and your end goal is to have this really successful business. You're now one small step closer to that than you were before. Did it take you one step closer to a larger goal you have? Did it take you one step closer to being the person that you want to be? Did you overcome something challenging, something that makes you anxious, but you went and you did it anyway because you want to be a confident person? Well, you're now one small step closer to being that confident person that you want to be. And that's a really, really special thing, because all those small steps adding up over time are how you ultimately reach those bigger goals. So it's really important to savor those small steps, acknowledge them and give them the credit they deserve, and give yourself the credit you deserve for achieving them, because that's how you're going to reach those bigger goals and be the person you want to be in the long term. So really just let that feeling sink in. You're now one step closer to living the life you want to live because you made those small achievements this week. Let that feeling sink in. As well as that, reflect on how it feels to have overcome a challenge, no matter how small it was. There is no bravery, no discipline, no courage, no triumph without fear and struggle. So the fact you managed to overcome those challenges, that's you embodying those virtues. And you should feel proud of yourself for that. You should respect yourself for that. No matter how small the challenge was, if you overcame that, you are embodying those virtues of courage, of bravery, of discipline, of pushing through hard times, no matter how small. And that's something you should respect yourself for and feel proud of yourself for. So reflect on that and let that feeling sink in. And lastly, 2 quick thoughts to finish on. When you're doing this, there's a good chance you're going to encounter comparison in your mind. You might start thinking, yeah, I achieved this, but my goal was so tiny compared to this other person's goal, or this is something that shouldn't be difficult for me. That kind of thinking can easily catch you out when you're reflecting on your own achievements. So what I do with this is just be mindful of it. Just notice when those comparisons come up and try and bring your mind back to the present moment and back to focusing on your achievements and feeling good about yourself. So just notice when your mind starts to wander down that comparison path and bring it back to the present moment, to what you're focusing on now, which is your achievements and how you feel about yourself because of them. So just be mindful of that in this process. And if you had goals this week that you set that you didn't manage to achieve, think about what you could do differently, how you could approach things differently next time to get those achievements done. But don't get stuck on beating yourself up, because that just isn't useful. So I hope you took something valuable from this video. I hope this video helps you to boost your self-esteem and self-worth and feel better about yourself as a person. And I hope it motivates you to keep achieving more, because when you reflect on those good feelings, that gives you the motivation emotionally to go and achieve more, so that you can feel good about yourself again the next week. So this achievement journal thing, it works really well on a lot of levels, and I truly hope that it works for you too. If you like this video, please check out some of my other videos. If you like what you see, then hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and I'll see you in the next one.